together? I mean, you're a new guy on this team. Are you pretty happy with how you feel around the other guys? You know, they know where you like the ball and that sort of thing?
Yeah, definitely. I think part of being here, early in the summer, getting to know some of the younger guys and, the guys that were here, I think that kind of helped going into preseason. So, yeah, I'm happy so far, and it's only going to get better, from here.
Sounds like it was quite the blow, Victor out the whole preseason, when he goes down, it's kind of staggered the team. But Jock talked about they have a veteran in you that you can fall back on and play big minutes. Are you more comfortable off the bench? I know you played 3 out of 4 games in your career off the bench. Is that what you prefer?
Say that again?
Do you prefer coming off the bench? Are you more comfortable that way, or are you're probably going to play starter minutes regardless?
I think it's just a matter of kind of the rotation. I think I have the ability to adjust whether I'm coming off or starting, and that's something I've had to do throughout my career. But I think it's just more, in the way in which I'm utilized, and just getting comfortable while I'm out there.
Is there an art to knowing how to come off the bench? You know what I mean? Like getting your body ready, watching the game.
Well, me personally, I'm not a guy who likes to just sit on the bench. I like to, sit on the side, foam roll a little bit, stretch a little bit. So if anybody ever watches me during the game, I'm always, up, kind of moving around, got the hot packs on. So I just like to try and keep myself loose so that when I go in, I can, it doesn't take me a few trips to, go run up and down to get loose. I like to feel like I'm loose already.
Guys like you and Jamal Crawford, guys who made a living out of coming off the bench and giving that punch. I mean, there's obviously kind of not a trick to it, but an art to it, right?
Yeah, I think it's more of a mindset, and when your role is really defined and you know exactly, what the team wants from you. They want you to come in and be aggressive right away and look for your shot and look to make plays. I think it makes it a lot easier on guys.
Do you see a young bunch here that's ready to kind of grow up and make a next step?
I think with the work they've been putting in, they've definitely been putting the time in, and they're hungry. So it's just a matter of just going through the games, getting the experience, and just developing as we go along.
How are you feeling after your dental procedure?
I feel all right. The area where I had the tooth removed is a little bit sore, but it hasn't hindered me from eating stuff I normally eat, so I'm fine.
Did the pain just come naturally, or did it happen in practice or something where you got hit?
Nah, during one of the games, I had a cap that kind of broke off during the game, so just had to get the tooth removed. But I'm fine now.
All right. Just any goals for the season coming forward for yourself? Just looking to get out there.
Just to kind of reestablish myself and just to be efficient offensively, and just provide this team with a scoring spark. Whenever I enter the game, someone that can make plays and my teammates can rely on when we're not, doing a good job of getting easy baskets. So I don't have any statistical goals yet, but I think just more so developing a certain mindset is what I'm working on.
For a young team, a team that struggled on the road last year, how important is it to play well on the road early on? I don't necessarily mean get a certain number of wins, but just to play with a confidence, play with a sharpness.
I think it's very important. I think all good teams are able to win on the road, and winning this league is not hard, especially when you go on someone else's floor. So I think the main thing is, regardless of what arena we're playing in, always sticking to our principles and our style of play, and just trying to develop resilience. That's what the NBA season is about: is who can be the most resilient, who can be the most consistent. And you have to do that on the road and at home.
I'm sure you've seen that schedule: 16 and the first 23 on the road. And you gotta weather that early punch, right, and play well on the road.
Yeah, definitely. Got to get our rests on the road. We got to stay locked into what the game plan is. Just every day, having that attitude that we're coming to work, and we got to steal games on the road. I think that's going to be something that if this team, wants to develop and take the next step, that's what we have to do it at. We have a great challenge coming up. Obviously, we don't have everybody healthy, but that's the adversity that we have to face during the season.
PG, how much you're looking forward to opening night? You've been in this league for a long time. Does it ever get old, this opening night? You guys are winning just 3 games tomorrow.
Yeah, it never gets old, man. It's always like a kid opening up a new gift, starting a new chapter on the season. Everybody's 0-0, so motivation is high, your energy level is high, and you just want to go out there and perform well. And so it's always a great feeling.
So look,